Hello, so this is the second video in 2 days that I've made, but I just wanted to talk about today because I've been out all day. I'm actually completely stuffed. It's quite, when you get to the point where you're like, I'm finding it hard to breathe. I've got that going on. And this is what I want to talk about, was just the volume of food. Volume and my principles of eating, essentially, because as I may have mentioned a couple of times, obviously I'm vegan, and I also am following if it meets your macros principles, I guess. So what that means is I'm allowed a certain amount of protein, fat and carbs within a day, and as long as I keep within those boundaries, I can eat kind of whatever I like, but they have to be obviously within the boundaries. And as a vegan, this is quite good, because what it means is that actually, unless you are like living on chips, which would overload your fat, of course, and possibly your carbs if you eat too many of them, then you actually are kind of forced to eat pretty healthily. And I always have. I mean, it's not something new to me, but it means that you can get such a high volume of food. And what I liked about today was the fact that I was actually out socialising with friends. So I went for brunch first of all, and then I went for lunch afterwards, and then I came home and I've had dinner. So I've had 3 good meals today, but each one of those has been like, and they were out and about, and in sort of very ordinary places. The first place, to be fair, was a vegan place. The second place was Jamie's Italian in town. And then when I came home, obviously I made my dinner. And I just feel like it's been a really good day for proving that this is a very maintainable lifestyle. So what I did was I had done a wee bit of research. It does involve a little bit of research, I think. And I had looked up Jamie's Italian online before I went, and I knew I was going there. And I looked up what options there were in the menu, and I'd selected something that I knew would be within my macros or give me plenty of room for the rest of the day, because obviously I knew I was going out twice. And then for brunch this morning, I had something that was slightly higher in fat, so I had to make sure I was lower in fat later on. And it was a sort of vegan brunch thing. And then for dinner tonight, I had one of my favourite go-to recipes, which is zucchini pasta with a sort of tomato-based sauce, which is just cherry tomatoes, a bit of garlic, a bit of onions, and some tinned tomatoes and tomato puree, and some herbs and some basil and salt and pepper. And then I had that with zucchini pasta and with some stir-fried mushrooms, again with garlic. So yes, lucky no one's here right now. But some garlic and coriander in that. And it's just like, it's really, really tasty. But what I love about it is it's a massive meal, a huge plate of food, and it only has 200 calories in it, just over 200 calories. It's quite low in protein, and it's fairly low in carbs actually, because all those things are low in carbs. Then that's why it's low in calories, but it's got loads of nutrients and loads of vitamins. And I was talking to my sister about this last night, because I actually ate the same thing for dinner last night, and then I thought I wanted it again tonight. I have this theory about things when I'm eating, where I figure if I'm only allowed a certain number of things in a day, I want to make sure I get the most nutrients for, like, the most bang for your buck, essentially. I want to make sure I get good quality foods. So if I could eat an apple, and that's like 50 to 100 calories, depending on the size, or I could eat a piece of bread, which again is the same idea, I would rather eat the apple, because the bread has got it's got this carbohydrates, it's energy, but if I can get that energy from a source that will actually give me fibre, give me vitamins, give me sort of nutrients that will help my body, I'd rather have it there. So when I a calorie amount, a restricted sort of macros, then I'm really quite careful about making sure that each calorie counts, getting good quality calories. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Just the fact that I'm very pleased that this lifestyle hasn't stopped me from living my life. I can still go out, I can still do things and enjoy food and enjoy seeing friends and socialising. And yeah, I feel really good. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, and share the idea that, you can still, I kept within my macros. My macros were good for today. I've got my wee diary there and I've done it. So yeah, it's been a good day, feeling good, and I just wanted to share that with you. Anyway, have a lovely evening, everybody. Take care. Bye.